You are watching Connected Life, and I'm Dave Chalk. Welcome to the show. This week, we're going to focus specifically on computers. We'll take a look at their history, and how about this? Having your computer act as your wingman. It's all coming right up. You know, we often think of computers and calculating as something new, when in fact it dates back to 400 BC with the abacus. Interestingly, though, it wasn't until 1941 when German scientist Konrad Zuse invented the first electric calculator. That went on to be the first universal automatic computer, which is now known as the UNIVAC. It was then in 1964 when IBM released the 360, the first viable commercial computer. By the mid-1980s, the 360 was accountable for more than $100 billion of market growth. Most of us are more familiar with the PC industry, though. It was formed in the early 1970s. Bill Gates and his partner Paul Allen's first company was counting cars going through intersections. About the same time, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak were creating devices to hack into phones to create free long-distance calls. They both went on to form the companies of Apple and Microsoft. As you can see here by the size of Paul Allen's boat, the rest was history.
Like many of you, I travel a lot for business, and I end up working in the plane, in the hotel, or a taxi, practically any place I can find. So having a notebook that is durable, portable, and dependable makes a big difference for me. Now, this vial is designed for the person on the run. Ultra portable at 2.7 pounds, it comes with a carbon fiber casing that can handle any accidents that might occur along the way. Now, I'm accident prone, so, you know, that's handy. Also, with a battery life lasting up to 7.5 hours, you can do more of what you want on those long flights. And in terms of connectivity, the TZ comes with Bluetooth and wireless, so you're connected no matter where you are. Of course, it can't all be business. Having some fun is important too. And unlike my mobile, I got a full 11-inch screen and a dual-layer DVD burner, and with 8.5 gigs of recordable data, whether I'm watching movies or making them, this Vial has me covered. So don't just pack it in your luggage. You got to take it with you. For more information on this, go to sonystyle.ca.
Did you know that a single computer left on all the time increases your electricity bill by about $150 per year and creates the equivalent of 1,500 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions? If you're not using it, turn it off.
Every day there's problems with technology.
I'm really good with technology, so that doesn't really happen to me.
The worst thing that happened to me was with technology was identity theft, where they went in and cleaned out my bank account.
We had to reformat our whole computer and we lost everything.
My friend had a backup and he went and reformatted his computer, and he actually forgot to unplug it, and he reformatted all his backups as well.
My dad does backups usually about every month or so.
I had to nurse him back to health. Not, you know, my nipples are, no.
September 17, 1931, construction began on Hoover Dam, originally called Boulder Dam, in Las Vegas, Nevada. The dam was completed in 1936. The project was the first hydroelectric power plant to produce 1 million kilowatts, reaching its peak in June 1943.
Question: how did computers, once the biggest turnoff when it came to dating, become the wingman of a new generation? Well, there are a number of reasons. Sites like Perfect Match and eHarmony take a scientific approach to online dating, using advanced search engines to find personality and lifestyle of your ideal mate. JDate and Christian Cafe are part of the trend of culture-specific sites out there today. Lavalife and Match.com offer services for almost everyone, and this is reflected in the numbers. Last year, the number of people active on dating sites grew to 22.5 million. One of the biggest reasons is the older generation. In a survey of the top 5 dating sites, 16% of users were over 55. As seniors become more internet savvy and yearn to finish their lives with a mate, their e-dating numbers are growing at a pace faster than any other demographic. So if you're tired of talking to yourself on Saturday nights, go comb your hair, brush your teeth, and get over to that computer and find a date.
Now, have you heard of the term ethical hackers? It sounds like a contradiction of terms. These people are also known as white hat hackers. They use their computer skills for good by breaking into computer systems and reporting what they found. as opposed to the black hat hackers that exploit the information. You know, recent studies are showing attacks on U.S. banks are up by 81% in the last year alone. We now need these ethical hackers more than ever. That's it for our show this week. I hope you'll join us again next week on Simpatico MSN. I'm Dave Chalk. Bye for now.